I'm back. I was gonna say Monday. It's Tuesday. If you are new here, I'm remembering. My name is Brianna from A Bubbly Classroom, and this is my 8th year teaching. I'm in 2nd grade. And I was out Friday and Monday, and I left early on Thursday, so went on a trip with my family, but I just got back, so I will show you all today kind of like what it's like when you come back from having a sub. It's kind of funny, like just random little things. Like I was checking my desk here, and this bottle of hand sanitizer is here, which actually goes by the door. Just like you just find random stuff like that. It's so funny after having a sub. So I just kind of walk around and look at all the things. Like this bookmark is here. I feel like this goes in our, nope, there's one in our read aloud. So I'm gonna put this back in our extras. I'll link these down below if you like these. They're super cute from Teacher Goals. But our iPads are all plugged in nicely. The desks are all clean. My table just has a stack of papers, which my materials manager, they collect all the papers out of the turn-in bins for each table every day, and they just stack them on my table. So whoever that is has just probably been every day stacking those and putting them back there. And then I will go through, this is kind of how the subs left. If you watched my last video, you saw like how I left it. So they kind of just like stacked that stuff there. There's the money I left, the writing example. This is like the writing paper and stuff. And then here's some math that I guess they collected. I don't know. A lot of this stuff I'm gonna have to go through and pass back because I only collect things that I'm going to check. Everything that's just kind of for practice or partner work or something like that, they just keep with them. So they did get, I already found one note for Friday sub. They said, your class was exceptional for me today. They were focused, attentive, respectful, and very hardworking. I'll have to read this for the kids today. I would gladly sub for you again, and hopefully you'll ask me in the future. They were the best class I have had all year. And then they listed some super helpful students. So I will just go through a bunch of these and see. Oh, Thursday, they said great day. That was just Thursday afternoon. That one was pretty easy. And then my sub from yesterday, I know very well. She already had jobs lined up Thursday, Friday. I typically like to have like the same person if I'm gonna be out multiple days. But she already had kind of like a long-term commitment until the end of the week. She didn't write anything. She put check marks next to everything that got done, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go sit here, go through all these papers and kind of make piles. All right, I'm just going through stuff. These extras that I made for Blue Math, Green Math, and Reading. Sorry, one of my teammates walked in to bring me something. Okay, so I was saying I have these extras for Blue Math Group, Green Math Group, and Reading. I think I'm just gonna keep these in these folders and put them on my bookshelf because if I ever have to be out again, this is good to have. And then, especially for like an emergency situation, I can be like, hey, pull those folders. Science. I'm gonna leave this out because we started science unit yesterday and we're gonna read the second story in this book today. Let's see what we have here from yesterday. Dismissal, get rid of that. These are extra copies, but I think I had a couple students out yesterday, so I'm gonna keep these. I gotta go pick them up in about 10 minutes, but I am so glad that before I left myself set up for today, which is Tuesday, because I pulled into the parking lot at 6:30, which is a half hour early, and I just feel like I have been running all morning. Like, it's been smooth because I had myself set up, but it's just like, like we went to do our daily math review and a bunch of them didn't have names on them, so I had to find out who those were. We're behind on tracking our goals and we did not do that this morning, so when they get back, we're just running a little bit behind. When they get back, we're gonna finish up our grammar, which is plurals. We started it before they left for specials. Normally when they get back, we would jump into reading, but we're gonna finish this, then we're gonna catch up on tracking goals, then we'll move into reading. But I just have to remind myself that, like, it's okay to be a little bit slow when you come back from being out, because I want to get things buttoned up and not have things drag out, if that makes sense. So little stuff like that. Then this afternoon, I just have a pile of stuff. These are the only things I need to check, and then they did take their social studies test while I was gone, so I'm gonna grade those, but these are the only things I need to check. Daily math reviews from, I didn't check Thursday. Oh, I did check a bunch of the Thursdays. Oh yeah, I did. So I just need to check Friday from last week, and then unlocks, so that's perfect. I need to get the new unlock put up. Like, 3 of them have already unlocked, and then out of these, some of them may unlock. They may be all done and all correct, so I need to get the new one ready to put up. Let me write that down on my list, because we are about done with the first unlock. Okay, this is another funny thing I noticed when I came back from the sub. I guess they give them, which I wish they did not, they give them my emergency subfolder when they come in, but it was a planned absence, so I had everything down here that they need, like class lists, schedules, all that kind of stuff was here. So they shouldn't need my emergency subfolder unless I'm out for an emergency. I'm not really sure why they gave that to them. So this is strange. Here's my day 1 emergency subplans and all of like the master copies. And then here's my day 3 lesson plans with the master copies. I don't know where day 2 is. I don't see why they would have used it, because there's no need. But I don't know where it is. Maybe it's in the folder up at the front desk, but this is a perfect reminder. This afternoon I will show you, because I'm gonna have to get my subfolder back to put this back together, what all is in there, and I will do that this afternoon. Other than that, I'm not even gonna check this stuff now. I'm kind of just like, I'm probably just gonna sit here for the next 5 minutes. The other thing I did during planning was I met with our literacy coach. She came in and watched a phonics lesson. So then today she came and gave me feedback, and then we set up for her to come back again next week so that she can see how I do. Good things were the lesson, like the kids understood what to do. There was a lot of guided practice. what we talked about working on was some kind of independent practice, and we kind of brainstormed what that could look like during phonics. And so I'm going to try that out next week. It's actually something that I have done before. It's for the lesson she saw, we were kind of like, I remember just being like a hot mess. Like a bunch of them, their whiteboard markers were dried out and had to get new ones, and some of them were like still eating snack. Like it was just kind of, we got a late start, so we didn't really get to that part. So I'll make sure we get to that part next time when she comes. And what we were doing was open and close syllables. So I would write the word on the board, like let's just say napkin. And the first thing we would do is label the 2 vowels. So we would label the A, label the I, and then we would draw the bridge underneath to connect the vowels. I don't know if this is making sense. I should probably just show you what. Okay, so we would take a word like napkin. First thing we do is we find the vowels, and then we connect them with a bridge. And then we label what the letters are inside the bridge. So we have a P and a K, which are both consonants. And then this is one of our patterns. So I kind of had our patterns up on the board. This is a VCCV pattern. And so we would split it right down the middle, and that shows us where our syllables are. Then what we can do is we can pound this syllable and finger tap the letter sounds, pound this syllable and finger tap the letter sounds, and we can really listen to, is this an open syllable or a closed syllable? We can tell it's closed because it's surrounded by 2 consonants. Same with this one, but we sound it out anyway. And so we would go nap, 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 and we can hear the A is making the A sound, not the A sound. And then we would do kin, k, n, kin, and we can hear that the I is making the I sound and not the I sound. If you are OG trained, you understood all of that. So when she was here, we were actually doing VCV instead of VCCV. This is the one I was going to do on Friday when I was out, but I'm probably gonna do this. I'm just gonna catch this one up tomorrow. Maybe today. Maybe we'll just do the grammar that we're behind on, go ahead and do our last pattern, and then go into like a really short reading lesson. I'm glad we talked about this. Thank you. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. That way tomorrow I can get back on track with this week, which is digraphs. All right, so I'm gonna leave this out so we can do that today. I'm gonna save for a minute, then I'm gonna go get them, and we'll finish up our grammar. We'll do our quick phonics, we'll do our quick reading lesson, and get ourselves back on track. Hey, happy Wednesday. I did not say goodbye yesterday because we had PLC, and then after that, I forgot I had ordered groceries to pick up. I just don't go to the grocery store anymore. Since the pandemic, I have a Kroger near me that I grocery shop at, and they make it so easy and convenient. Like, it saves my cart. I just click add all to cart again, and then I can add or change any little things I need. It's free. It's like a free service. They give me a time to come. Like yesterday it was between 4 and 5, so I left here like 4:30, and I pull up, they open the trunk, they put them all in. Kind of no reason to go back in a grocery store for me. They just make it too easy. So that is kind of what happened yesterday. And then this morning I came in, and do you ever just get the feeling like, I think I'm gonna get observed today? I felt that this morning, and I was kind of panicking just because I just got back yesterday. I was out for a few days. I still feel kind of like disheveled and trying to catch up on some things from when I was out. And I just really had a feeling that someone was gonna come in this morning. So I was trying to button stuff up and kind of clean things up, make sure I had everything out that I needed, and nobody came. So I don't know, but I feel like it's coming. I've been seeing them walking around. Other people have had them come in, so it's coming. A couple things I got done this morning were, I got this anchor chart started for our addition strategies. Yesterday we worked on making a 10, and today we were going to start working on doubles and close doubles, but I really wanted to review what I had them do on their own yesterday, and I'm glad I did because they were having a little bit of trouble. So we went over that, and then tomorrow we'll do doubles and close doubles, so I went ahead and put those on there. This one I did was coins because my other math group is working on money word problems, so this is, they have to be able to identify coins in order to solve the money word problem. So we've been kind of working on those at the same time, identifying and then using them in word problems. Other than that, those just took me a little while. I'm not a huge anchor chart person, I'm really not, but I try to put like one useful one up there like for the unit. I'm not into like the 50 million anchor charts on the walls, sorry. And then I just made sure these were updated for today. I usually just update those each week because we basically work on a standard all week, but since I was out Monday and then I got back Tuesday and I hadn't updated them, I just went ahead and made sure they were good to go. And then I think and then I just kind of like cleaned up my table. My table was kind of a mess because I had to run out of here yesterday to get my groceries on time. So that's it for this morning. When they come back, we're going to be doing reading. We're just still working on, we're finishing up fiction, I think this week and next week, and then we'll be moving into nonfiction. So when I work with them in small group, I'm going to be doing, I'll show you that real quick. We're going to be doing one of these Find the Evidence sheets from Jay Garwood. When you search for these, you have to look up Text Detective. So this one is a fiction, and I just made myself a note to focus on, ask about the point of view and talk about what's it mostly about. They kind of have trouble with that. And then I have my these are free on my blog. And this is just what I use when I work with small groups to track. So like this is one group, I'll put their names here. And then when we work together, I can check off or put an X on anything that they're showing mastery of or struggling with, and then I can make notes over on the side. So that's kind of how I do that for reading groups. I'll meet with 2 groups today and 2 tomorrow, and then Friday I'll probably pull anyone who is struggling and work with them before we kind of wrap up this unit. I am on the struggle bus today, oh my gosh. I knew I was gonna be super tired today because we drove all day Monday to get back, and then yesterday was like crazy. But one of my kids brought in some change because I didn't have every coin in my wallet and we were looking at money, and I was just showing them like fake coins, and so one of my kids brought a little jar of every coin in, except for penny because I already had pennies. So that was awesome. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna sit here and eat my little meal and I think look through these daily math reviews because this afternoon I have like such a long to-do list. Look at this. I want to make sure I got everything ready for tomorrow. I'm pretty good. I just want to make sure. Check math, which is this. I need to do grades, like put grades in. I graded a bunch of stuff last week, but I didn't put it in because we were doing those progress reports, so I was waiting on that. So I need to finish grading a couple little things and put grades in the grade book. I want to put up the next unlock. I went ahead and copied that during planning, and then we have like a science lab tomorrow. I guess we're doing one once a month. I don't know. It's an intro to our matter unit, so I need to separate my kids into 2 groups and maybe work on plans, but I may just do plans and copies for the team tomorrow because I just have a lot on my to-do list today. Okay, friends, it's 5:45. I got a bunch of grading done. This is just like some homework stuff I need to check, but I got all the grades done and put in, and that was awesome because I was able to put aside the graded assignments for kids who like skipped a problem or didn't put their name on their paper. So I have all those set to the side for the morning to give back and figure out whose is the one with no names on it. My biggest pet peeve. I got the new Unlock Math Challenge put up. If you, oh yeah, I need to put the, oh man, I think I put up Unlock the Pumpkin Patch, but I put up Unlock Fall as the title. Oh well. Oh well, probably won't change that, but have the back to school one put back in the bag. And then I actually made white numbers to use, but I don't have magnets on them yet, so I'm just using the backpacks. I really don't care. I can't be bothered with that right now, and the backpacks look fine. When you buy these, they have like I think like individual ones for every month, so I think probably the ones for this were probably like pumpkins or something, but I'm probably just gonna use the backpacks all year, to be honest. And then, so I got my stacks of stuff here to give back to kids. Bringing home my data because now that we've done the first math unit with one group, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my little data sheet that I made and kind of update that a little bit and reprint it because I like have my little chicken scratch all over it. So I'm gonna tidy that up and reprint it tonight because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting observed like any day now. So I'm just trying to like, it's all there, but it's just like I've written and messed and changed and all over it. So I'm just gonna print a clean one. And then we did this today during reading, this summarize anchor chart. And we read Those Darn Squirrels. When I read Those Darn Squirrels with them, I change darn to rotten, and I just tell them that's a word that I don't say and we don't use at school, so I just change it to rotten. But it's a great book, so I don't ever want to like not read it. But we did the Somebody Wanted But So Then for that. That's our reading stamina tracking. Got the math anchor chart up there for addition strategies we're working on, and then coins, which we're working on. So I don't have a writing anchor chart up here because it's all on like the PowerPoint slides I've been showing you guys. So I kind of wish I would have made this like phonics. I may just end up putting phonics anchor charts up there anyway, even though it says writing. We'll see. Not important for now. It's like almost 6 o'clock. I'm going to put my stuff in my backpack and get out of here. So I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.